more to come. Probably, hopefully not too many more, but you know, probably the next 2 to 4 weeks if I'm vlogging on a consistent basis. These are going to be part of my temporary furlough series. Not to make light of anything, because we all know what's going on in the world right now, and it's causing not only just like havoc amongst everyone's like health, but it's causing havoc across the world economy, and people's personal economies and like pockets and their wealth as well. I feel like that wasn't really good, but a lot of people are struggling right now, and a lot of people have either been let go from their jobs or have been placed on like temporary leave without pay. And a lot of us are probably thinking like, oh my gosh, like how am I going to pay rent next month? How am I going to pay these bills? And luckily I'm not necessarily in that position, at least not right now anyway. But I have been temporarily furloughed from my job, so that means that I will not be working for, I don't know, nobody knows how long, so I'm just going to say the foreseeable future. It's going to be a very interesting next few weeks, but I wanted to kind of use this vlog and use this series to really kind of hold myself accountable and do some of the things that I've always wanted to do, just so you guys can kind of see that I am like living a normal life. I am making brunch this morning, so I've got some bacon in the oven, and I'm getting ready to make some scrambled eggs. And then I did have to go out and make a run to the store this morning, so I picked up some bread. I've got some mixed greens here and some Parmesan cheese, so I'm just gonna do like an open face sandwich this morning. I'm about to turn my old hot matcha into iced matcha. We're gonna kind of see how long this keeps up, how long I'm gonna be doing these temporary weekly furlough vlogs, but hopefully, you know, sometime this summer, maybe like June or July, I'll be able to get out and about and explore my new city and hang out with my friends again. Maybe I'll eventually get to drive home. I don't know, but I'm just going to try and stay positive. I'm going to try and hold myself accountable to these vlogs. So yeah, that's kind of what's going on right now, but I am going to get my breakfast put together and ready, and then I will check in with you guys a little bit later. I totally understand that what I just did was super extra, but I mean, it's the little things in life right now that count, right? So now I'm wondering should I have put the bacon on top of the eggs and then the greens? I don't know. I'm good with it. I'm ready to eat. Oh my goodness, you guys. I refuse. So here is one wasp, and he looks so mean. Like, so mean. Oh my gosh. So there's one. There's another one up here, if you can see in the window, making like a nest. And then there's a third. This was the original nest. I don't think you guys can see it because of the zoom, but that was the original nest. You know what? I'm sick of it. I'm so sick of it. Tomorrow, all of y'all are, at least these two, like, y'all are dying for sure, 100%. Because Mama got to get some patio furniture. I have like plans for my patio, and they don't include y'all. Like, go away. I'm currently in the middle of editing another vlog. As you guys can see, I am still in iMovie, but that's okay. I'm working with what I've got. Yeah, so this is gonna definitely wrap up the vlog for Sunday. This is it for the moment, and I will check back in with you all tomorrow morning and kind of take you through what my days are gonna look like from here on out. And we're just gonna go with it. We're in this together. We're gonna be at the house together for God knows how long, but we're gonna be happy, and we're going to use this time to really rest, relax, kind of reset, and do some things for ourselves. So I will check in tomorrow. Happy Monday. I just made myself a little iced matcha latte. I just got done doing the dishes. I did my hair earlier today, so I finally decided I'm just gonna straighten it. Just because it's like easier for me to manage. I could really use like my ends cut, but we'll figure that out at a later time. I'm just sitting on the couch watching Clean Sugar. I cleaned up like my bathroom earlier this morning, like swept it, mopped it, cleaned the tub, cleaned the counters, everything. I did some laundry, so took it pretty easy today. So yeah, this whole temporarily furloughed thing is very different. And I'm just gonna have to like try and figure it out. I don't think my friends are too worried, but like I told them today, and they're just like, oh my gosh, like let us know if you need anything. So I've just kind of been taking the day to just kind of chill and rest and relax. There is this like part-time gig that I think I may look into. I'd been looking into it prior to even like moving down here, but I didn't know if I was gonna do it or not, but now is like the perfect time to do it. So I think I might. But yeah, that's kind of how today is going. It's kind of like, it's been partly cloudy most of the day, so it's not super sunny, but it's in the 70s. It's supposed to be in the 80s and the 90s tomorrow and Wednesday, which I'm excited about, but it's also like, well, I'm not really going anywhere, I'm not outside, I'm not doing anything, so you know how that goes. But yeah, taking it pretty easy. I will be sure to check in a little bit later and definitely before I go to bed, but hey, day one is almost in the books. It's not that bad. I'm figuring out what I want to do and I'm just kind of taking it day by day, so that's not a problem for me, and I hope the rest of you guys are doing well too. I know it's pretty tough right now, but we're gonna get through this together, so that's what's going on, but I will check in with you all a little bit later. So I just pulled up to Target. This is the first time I've ever done like the whole drive up thing. I thought they would have asked for like make and model of the car, but they just asked like body style and what color. And it's kind of weird because there's like another black car right next to mine that's the same like shape and style. Mine's a little sleeker, so I just dubbed it as a hatchback instead of an SUV. But it's, I hope they like recognize, or I hope these people get served first. I only bought a bottle of bug spray. Like, I hope it's, yeah, I just hope that they put like, maybe they think it's me. I think this is him or her. I can't really tell. Hey. Smith? Yeah.
Can I see that barcode real quick? Thank you. And I have your stuff right here.
Thank you so much.
You have a nice day.
You too. Be safe. I knew that would happen. I knew it. All right. Let's go home and let's kill some wasp. Twist and snap off the tab before spraying. Twist and snap off tab. Tab has been twisted and snapped off. Oh my gosh! Oh! Okay. It's writhing in pain. Okay, I did not know it was gonna come out like that. What are you doing? Oh my gosh. I don't feel bad about it. I have for sure sprayed 3 wasp nests. So I guess we're gonna keep it at that. I'm gonna wash my hands again and I'm gonna sit down and I'm going to enjoy my dinner and finish watching Queen Sugar. We're gonna leave this wasp spray right over here by the back door, patio door. I feel like such a woman, like a, you know what, I talked to some friends earlier and we were just talking about like life in general and like all the stuff that we've had to deal with. And she was telling us how she really sees herself as that bitch. And that's what she like, that's a part of her morning affirmation. She's like, I am that bitch. And then she acts accordingly. She doesn't let people like step on her. She doesn't like let people play her, mull her over, like none of that. She is very much like, when I say I'm that bitch, I'm acting like that bitch because I am that bitch. I apologize if that offends anyone, but I'm now adding that to my morning affirmations. And let me just tell you, after killing those wasps and spraying those wasp nests, I'm that bitch.
Make sure to take slow, natural breaths and gently focus on each time the airflow changes from in to out. In
stick left, and elbow tap side plank left. It is going to be a crazy one, I can already tell you. Tomorrow, you are going to be so sore. Okay, you guys? So starting out with our standing side crunch. Go ahead and bring one arm out, one arm behind the nape of the neck. What you're going to do is you're going to lift the knee.
So this was the workout I just did by Blogilates. I just did the 10-minute waist whittler. She did mention that she has like on her website blogilates.com like a monthly calendar of which exercises to do. And I think I might look into that because I think I want to start exercising while I'm at home. There's no point in being in quarantine and not being able to come out of quarantine looking way better than you did when you went into it. But that's what's happened so far this morning. I think I'm about to shower and make some breakfast and get my day started. I just took out some trash and I'm walking to my mailbox. I got a little bit of mail. I've got some packages that I need to pick up, aka candles, which I'm so excited. I love candles. I should really just start a candle making business because I can burn the hell out of some candles, I can tell you that. But it's so gorgeous out here, like so pretty. Just to like feel the sun on my skin again. Oh my. Ordered candles. Literally just ordered candles. Didn't need all that. I'm really big on like clean, fresh scents. I'm either like a clean, like fresh laundry scented kind of girl or like a lemon type of girl. These are fresh laundry, so let's get to burning. But second thing today, I've ticked off my list. Wasp nests are done, finished, gone. I even knocked them off the patio, so I'm feeling really good. Only thing left to do is just play around in here, and that's gonna be fun. So, but I was listening to Beyonce while I was doing that, so I think she gave me some good energy. Now I'm just listening to Snow Allegra, but I think I also want to mount this underneath the TV, and I have like all the tools to do it, so I might do that today. Good news, it took me like watching all these different YouTube videos, and I finally found one that was like 5 minutes. They're like, yeah, I'm just gonna hang this in my bedroom. It's gonna take all of 5 minutes, and that's exactly what happened. And then I got digging around in some of my moving boxes, and these are like the mounts that I need to use, or like the little pieces that I need to use in order to mount my soundbar. So yeah, you're have to like show you guys these pictures. I have like struggled with self-confidence for a while, but let me tell you something. You get the right lighting and just the right position. It has been a long time since I've taken selfies. I'm just not a selfie girl. And let me tell y'all, this Texas sun got me on point. Has gotten me all the way together. I can tell you right now, I didn't even look remotely this good when I lived in Minnesota. And I really think it's because I wasn't getting the sunlight that I was used to. And I just wasn't in like the mental state that I am now. But it's just so crazy to think, like, when you change your environment and you change some of your habits and you change the way you're thinking and you get the help that you need, just like how you can honestly just tell a difference. Like, this is crazy. Like, oh, Mom. I sent my mom a picture of me. She always wants pictures of me, but I never take enough pictures of myself. So I was like, all right, here you go. Like, here's a picture of me. Hi guys, happy Wednesday. It is April 8th, I believe. Let me do a little looky-loo. Yes, it is April 8th today. I'm holding the camera kind of high because the dress that I have kind of has like some cleavage, but I've been up since like 6 o'clock this morning, did my morning meditation. I did a workout by Chloe Ting, so I don't know if you guys, I'm sure you guys have heard of her if you were on YouTube, but I did one of her like hourglass program exercises for hip dips. That was nice to do. Like, I kind of just, it was 10 minutes, it wasn't that bad. I'll probably do like another one of her little 10-minute workouts tonight before bed. What else did I do after that? Showered, put on clothes, obviously. It's supposed to be 93 degrees today in Texas, so I felt like a sleeveless short dress was quite appropriate. I don't even know if I'm gonna make it outside right now. It's almost the middle of the day, so it is probably like on fire. I also wanted to show you guys, look, I moved the boxes, or all but one box. So I had these little wicker bins, and I kept them under my bed at my last apartment just because I literally had nowhere to store them. But now they actually look cute under here, so I did that. And then I put up my work bag right over here. So my work backpack is there, and then that was just like the little bag of goodies I was gonna take with me on my first day. It has like my headset in there, some artwork, pens, pencils, things like that. Just stuff that you need on your first day of work. So yeah, I think I may end up leaving that box there just because I don't know where to put it. And I haven't found anything or any place to put my little electronic box yet either. But I'm gonna sweep and mop. And then I decided to kind of pull out my watercolors today. So last year, I really wanted to get into watercolors, and I've done some watercolors before. It just kind of takes some time. So this is a canvas. My best friend wants me to do her a Monstera leaf. She wanted something really big, but I want to kind of do it on this first. I haven't done watercolor in a while. So I brought out my watercolors, brushes. I also started Becoming last night, Michelle Obama's book, and all I read was the preface, and I was already just like, oh my God, like, oh my gosh, Michelle, I miss you so much. I actually saw her when she came to St. Paul on her book tour, so that was really cool just to say that, yeah, I've been in the same room as Michelle Obama. It's just like a big deal for me. I have no intentions for today, so I actually didn't sleep that well last night, so I've kind of been like in and out of sleep since about midnight last night. So yeah, I kind of woke up a little bit later this morning. I did like literally 5 minutes of exercise. I did not meditate. I don't know if I'm going to meditate this morning or tonight before I go to bed. But yeah, I think I'm just going to take it really, really easy this morning. Like I said, I have no intentions. I have no expectations of myself for today. It's supposed to be a little on the cooler side. Today was 93 degrees yesterday. It's supposed to be a high of maybe like 70 today. So that's a pretty drastic shift in weather. And it's supposed to rain this weekend. So welcome to the South, where it's gonna do what it wants to do, and I'm having to like remind myself of that. Like, oh, welcome to the South again, Marg. Like, no day is the same down here. So, but yeah, I'm just gonna take it easy. Probably gonna try and read. So if you guys didn't know, I've been reading this book, The Confessions of Franny Langton. Can't really see it in the light. Okay, so I've been reading this book on and off for a little while. I was in a book club at my last job, and we had some of the best books ever. And now, like, the last book that I read for book club was Girl, Woman, Other. If you have not read it, it's by Bernardine Evaristo. You should read it. It's honestly one of the best books I've ever read in my entire life. And this is like my book collection, and I have read, I would say, at least 80% of these books, or I wouldn't have them. I only really keep books that I like, so that's what that is. But I'm reading Becoming. I think I mentioned this to you guys earlier in the vlog sometime this week, but I'm reading Becoming by Michelle Obama, and it's so good. I love it so much. This would be a great thumbnail. Okay. But yeah, so I think I'm just gonna have some cereal for breakfast. I don't really feel like cooking too much this morning. I need to do some dishes at some point today, but yeah, I'm taking it easy today. Probably not gonna vlog a ton just because I'm not going to be doing anything like vlog worthy like I have earlier this week. But yeah, that's kind of what's going on, and if I do something vlog worthy, I'll check back in. You guys want to know why I'm always like, oh yeah, I really need to get a new MacBook. I need to get an iMac something. I've had this computer since 2011. This is why. This is why. Because stuff like this happens when you're trying to upload your videos to YouTube. So somebody will be getting a new laptop very, very soon. It is Good Friday, April 10th, so happy Good Friday to all of you that celebrate the Easter holiday. And if you don't celebrate Easter, that's fine too. I hope that you're having a good Friday as well. Today is day 5 of this series, so I've basically made it through like my first work week not working. It wasn't too bad. What I'm kind of figuring out is that I'm gonna definitely have to put a routine in place. That way I'm not like waking up at random hours every day and just kind of doing just random stuff. I think I did pretty well at the beginning of this week. Like I actually got things done. But even like yesterday, I didn't sleep very well. I was waking up all throughout the night. Today, I woke up at like 5:30 and I was just like, why am I awake? Maybe it's because I went to bed at like 10 o'clock last night, but even then I was just like, my gosh. So woke up, kind of laid around in bed, did my meditation at 6 a.m. this morning, which was nice. And then I went back to sleep and didn't wake up again until 8 o'clock. So, but I didn't get out of bed until like 9:45. So I think I'm gonna try and like really put together a routine and put a schedule together for myself so I can actually get some things done when they need to be done, not just whenever. But I think overall, not too bad. Obviously, like I would prefer to be, you know, working and learning my new job, but just gonna take a little pause on that. But I think hopefully by the end of the month, hopefully beginning of May, I'll be able to get into the office because I was working from home like the first week that I started. So I haven't even like physically sat down with people on my team yet. We've just done like a virtual happy hour and just like our normal touch base calls throughout the day. But it'll be nice to actually sit down and get to see people and be around people. So I'm just gonna keep my fingers crossed and hope for May and I can finally do that. But when I woke up this morning, I had some pretty good ideas of what I'm wanting to do for like YouTube, like blogging content, podcasting content. So I think I'm just gonna spend the day doing that. I think I'm really gonna just try and hone in, work on that stuff, and treat myself tonight, have a good Friday night, maybe like order Chipotle or order a pizza or something, and just kind of really treat myself because it's not easy to go through this. I know there are probably a lot of you that are watching this that are going through something very similar. So, you know, let's just use this time to take care of one another, take care of ourselves, and kind of dig in and try some of those things that we've always wanted to try that we never had time to. But yeah, that's what's gonna happen today, and I'm just gonna check in with you guys periodically. Okay, so it's a little after 8. I haven't really vlogged at all today, but I spent most of the day just kind of like listening to podcasts. I wrote my first blog post, which I'm really excited about. It's really just like the introduction and just kind of explaining like who I am. Not necessarily like my about page, but just more so like, hey, this is me, this is how the blog got its name. You know, just kind of simple stuff to kind of ease into. And then I started writing my second post, but I kind of had writer's block. Like I had a really big idea and like I got the title and I have like the bits and pieces for it, like the ideas that compose up the blog, but I haven't been able to kind of break those ideas down yet. But yeah, other than that, just kind of taking it easy. My mom sent me an Easter card, which was really nice. I'm really big on sending cards, but I just, honestly, it just like completely slipped my mind this year, just between like moving and getting down here and work and da 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 da. And then my aunt sent me some gift cards, and she sent me a nice card as well. So that's kind of what's been going on today. I had dinner not too long ago. I ordered some barbecue and had it dropped off. But yeah, right now I'm watching Narcos Mexico, and I think that's gonna just kind of be my like Friday night treat. I think I'm gonna put on a mask in a little bit and maybe like a deep hydrating replenishing cream tonight, rejuvenating cream, whatever it is. But yeah, that's kind of how my Friday has gone. But like I said earlier, I'm gonna try and like develop a routine and kind of try and stick to it. That way I have some sense of normalcy in my life, because it feels weird to not be waking up and going to a job. Like I moved down here because I got a new job. I want to go to it, I want to do it. So it feels a little weird to not be doing it, but like I've said 1,000 times before, I think it's just a gift from God. He's given me extra time to just like rest, rejuvenate, and kind of do some of the things that I really want to do and things that I'm passionate about. So that's what I'm gonna do. But this is gonna wrap it up for week 1. I hope you guys stick around. I hope I'm not gonna have to get into like week 5 and 6 and 7 of this, because if that's the case, it's gonna be a major problem. But I think my ending point where I'm comfortable with is like week 4. Like let that be it, and then we can go into May and you guys can kind of see just like more normal vlog content, like more weekend vlogs, me just kind of like hanging out with my friends, like getting to know my area a little bit better. So that's what I'd really like to vlog about and share. And then eventually later this year, more travel vlogs, because you guys know I love to travel. So that's kind of what's going on right now. But other than that, not too much. And yeah, so this is gonna be it. And I hope you all have a great Easter weekend if you're celebrating. And even if you're not celebrating Easter, I still hope you have a great weekend. And I will check in with you guys again on Monday.